All right, Warrior fans, welcome back.
Hey, good evening, Marion Warrior fans. We are glad to have you joining us here at Warrior Stadium. We are broadcasting from the Lanning broadcast area.
Yes, we are, Lanning broadcast area. This is going to be our pregame show. Like I said, welcome back to this new season for this 2025 Warrior season.
This is the Central Bank pregame show.
Yeah.
Central National Bank.
Your starting lineup for your Herington Regulars.
I got a funny echo here. I'm trying to figure out.
We're hearing ourselves back there, I think.
Okay.
Number 3,
All right.
Number 4,
So,
Thomas.
like I said, welcome to another year of Warrior football.
Number 18,
Little new team this year. Some names that are going to be gone, but some familiar names we're going to be able to call out. Starting this season, we got 5 seniors this year.
Number 65, Aaron Backley.
Tonight, we started with Herington at home. We'll have Douglas at home next week. And then we go on the road.
Your starters for your Marion Warriors.
Sedgwick.
Number 1,
Sedgwick is home
L Settlers weekend.
Number 7, Aiden
So,
Dusty. Number 8,
we're going to kick it down to our side. By the way, this is Darren Newfeld and Jeremiah Lang back for this year. Mike Myers will be here most of the year. He decided to leave us high and dry tonight. So we'll see where he's at.
He's taking a trip down memory lane tonight. Where he's at.
Okay. Well, so we're going to kick it down to our trusty sideline reporter for the evening, Mr. Case.
Hey guys, I know we got a new scoreboard. We moved it, and they must have got a new PA system because I can barely hear you guys over the announcer. Well, good news. First of all, I haven't seen anybody spit on anybody else at the coin toss, and hopefully that won't happen. And if it does, hopefully it won't be on camera. Looking over at the Herington sideline, I counted 17 guys suited up. I guess that's just a sign of the times. Marion is their numbers. I'm not sure what they are, but they're not what they were several years ago. But I'll tell you what, a beautiful night for football. If you're a player or even if you're a fan, the rain has quit. The field is damp. It's very cool, light wind. Ought to be a great night for football. Nobody should have to worry about cramping up. And look for the Warriors to come out.
You say that now.
Well, they shouldn't cramp up. I'm not saying they're not going to, but you wouldn't think they would on a night like tonight. But hopefully we'll be able to hang on to the ball and not make a lot of turnovers. And I have no idea what to expect. So
Jeremiah talked to the coaches. Let him talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I talked to the coaches this morning. I said, what can we expect out of the game tonight? And they laughed at me. I said, well, what does that mean? And they said, well, last week we would have told you that we were going to win this game, no problem. But after the practices this week, there's a chance we could lose. So I know hopefully the Warriors come out ready to play. Harrington's coming off of 2 years of 8-man football. They were playing 8-man the last 2 years and have returned to the 11-man ranks this year. So we haven't seen them play for the last 2 years. So there's some unknowns. The coach is a new coach also. He was their middle school coach. And we're going to be underway here with our senior Dave Mercer kicking off for the Warriors 2025 football season.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna tell you that I'm expecting a big game from number 33, Jamison Luca.
I think you're right, Casey. I think we're going to keep it on the ground a lot tonight, and I think he's going to be a big part of that. Here comes the kickoff from Caden. Caden's going to kick it out. It's going to be taken about the 12-yard line. Herington, number 1. He's going to get wrapped up about the 28.
That's Colton Gerke for the Herington Regulars. One thing that we always say at the start of the broadcast is this is a Marion broadcast. We're going to favor Marion in our announcing. We're going to do our best to get names correct and out to you, but we will definitely be broadcasting with the Marion bias.
So if you remember, there was a couple big-time senior names we called a lot last year from that middle with Luke and
Brian Wynn.
And Brian. So those are missing this year. We'll try to get you caught up on who are taking their places here. Snap back, wrapped up in the backfield. I don't know if the quarterback kept that or if it was a running back, but right in there on top of it was Jackson Howard, number 50.
They both kind of ran together.
Yeah.
On the carry, number 1, Colton Gerke.
So it's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for for the Railers here. Get some of these numbers on the line.
So on the defensive ends, we got Jackson Howard and Caden Mercer with Hagen Gardner playing at the nose guard position right now, all 165 pounds of him. Snap back, looking to pass. Pat knocked down by Jackson. Way to get a hand up on that one.
And if you're not familiar with Jackson Howard, but I think he stands about 6'4", 6'5".
So on your linebacker sets this year, you got Jameson Looper. In the middle, you got Hitch Soyez. And then on that far side over there is Riker Salisbury.
Riker Salisbury, I think, is a sophomore this year.
Snapbacks, 3rd and 12. Oh, ball is loose. They got it. We got it. Yep. Marion recovers the fumble. It was an errant.
You're going to see here on the replay, quarterback's going to try and pitch it back, and there's no one there.
Recovered by Marion Warriors, number 8, Jesse Snyder.
Jesse Snyder recovers that.
Warriors.
Ball out there. Good senior move. Jesse's been playing out here solid for 3 years, and that right there.
Jesse, one of our.
They must have called him out of bounds.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4th down. Sorry. 4th down. Herington will be punting 4th and a long way. 20.
That's Isaac Westner back to receive.
Ooh, almost blocked.
It is not going to get to Isaac.
Nope. Clear, clear, clear. In fact, it doesn't even get back up to the original line of scrimmage.
It barely got to the 20.
Yes, Marion.
That's what you call starting your first drive with good field position.
I hope we average this well all season.
Yeah. So the starting quarterback is going to be Carson Krause. He's coming out with the play right now. He's number 11 on your screen there. Carson is a senior also. Took some snaps last year when Kellen Wayner got injured.
Across that front line, you got Hitch Soyez playing center. We'll cover everybody else here in a second. In the backfield, you got Wyatt Soyez and Jameson Looper.
Tries to go to Wyatt, and he's not going to get anything.
Yeah.
They went right at him. Looper came out on the outside, and they went right where the ball was.
Looks like he's going to lose about 3 yards on the play.
Number 1. Gursky. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So, like I said, in the backfield, you got Jameson Looper and Wyatt Soyez back there with Carson. Split out wide to the right is Tripp Peterson. Over here to the left is Jordy Raymer. Snap back to Carson. Once again, this time he's going to keep it. Got a big hole, lots of room. He's looking if he has to pitch.
Oh, there's a flag.
Yeah,
They're
going to
call a hold.
They're going to get us for hold downfield.
Carson Krause on the carry.
See it here on the replay, right?
1 yard line. 1st and down, 1st and 10 Warriors.
They're going to call it on Jordy. Yeah, the referee's saying that Jordy had him up around the shoulder pads. But it will be marked off from the spot of the foul. So that should still leave us, because it'll be a replay of 2nd down. So it should give us 2nd and about 7.
You know, I don't think he would have called it, but he said that he turned him. He said he had a hold of him and then he turned him. And it took him a while to pull the flag. So don't turn him if you're going to hold.
All right. Jordy split to the right this time. This time now closer is Ryder Krause. Same backfield. Snap back. Once again, Soyez is met in the backfield. This time they're going to get him in progress right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7
There was
from the 18.
Nowhere to go on that play.
So up on the line here, we've got Landon Hendricks is one of the tackles. You got Caden Mercer in at one of the guards. Jackson Howard at, I think, the right tackle, and Riker Salisbury at the right guard, I believe. Yes. And then this time around, Isaac Westner's in at a tight end position. Snap back. It's time to Looper. Looper gets tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe a half yard. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7 from
Darren,
about
are we
the 17.
going to bring in the field goal team?
I don't think so.
You should go ask Kraft where the field goal team is, Casey.
I'll wait till halftime. That'll be my halftime interview.
So it's going to be 4th down. Warriors in a position to go for it here. 4th
down.
and about 7 yards, it looks like. Looper, the lone setback here. And Kraus looking to...
Kraus is rolling. Flips it out. It's caught. And
caught it.
Jordy Raymer on the receiving end there. It's going to be out at the 2-yard line.
Replay here.
Nice catch. Nice throw by Carson. He put it where nobody else.
Jordy Raymer, good for the Warriors.
Nope, guess we're not going to see it.
There was a replay.
Carson put it where nobody else could get to it, and Jordy hauled it in and got the 2 feet down. Stays right at the out of bounds line, 2 yards. So 1st and goal from the 2. Snap back. This time Kraus is going to keep it. Dives in the end zone. That's a Warrior touchdown.
On the carry,
Kason Son touchdown. There you go.
Touchdown.
While we're waiting for this extra point to come in here, well, we'll catch it after when we're going to the next. We'll go sponsors in a little bit. Lining up for the 2-point conversion here. Snyder out wide to the right. Tripp down here to the left.
Slays and Looper in the backfield.
Kraus going to this time pitches to Jamison.
Yep.
Jamison dives in. He's going to get it. Like Kason Son got 2-point conversion. It's a good play by Thomas from Herington to trip him up, but Jameson still had enough forward progress to dive into the end zone. Well, we got a slight break here. Our first quarter sponsors, Spur Ridge Vet Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank.
And we are broadcasting from the Lanning broadcast area.
Lanning Pharmacy.
Lanning Pharmacy, thank you, broadcast area. This it is a bizarre September night.
Oh, my goodness.
Here in
I never
Marion,
thought we'd be
Kansas.
broadcasting the first game of the year in 61 degrees. Thankfully, it's not. The wind's not blowing too much, a couple miles an hour, and wet and soggy.
Yeah.
In fact, Jeremiah looked it up a little bit ago, and our annual rainfall right now sits at about 39 inches. That is,
Which is the annual
twice as
rainfall
much as we ever see.
Yeah, it's the annual
Who's-
rainfall in Seattle.
Whose rain gauge is that?
That's the raindrop app, Casey. The
Really?
raindrop
Okay.
app.
Well, I've recorded about 35 at my house. So
I don't doubt it. So,
the raindrop app, huh?
The raindrop app.
raindrop app.
What else will
They're
they
not
do?
they're not a sponsor for the broadcast.
Cade Mercer, back to receive. Number 1, Colton Gerke.
Kickoff goes back. Gerke's going to take it right at the 10-yard line. Looking to the middle. Oh, just nice hit.
That was
Soyuz.
Yep, Soyuz on the
Hitch.
tackle.
Hitch here's the replay. Hitch just picks him up and plants him on his back.
So you're done.
Oh, my.
Number 55, Hitch Soyuz.
The grounds crew was up against it today with the rain, and the lines here, they're showing up really good on the broadcast. Up here in the booth, they're a little bit more faint. It's kind of reminding me of the Ireland K-State game there.
The faint lines.
Yeah.
Handoff up the middle. This time he's got a little bit of running room. Hitch once again.
He's going to pick up about
7 or 8 yards there.
Yeah.
That was actually a good run there by
Okay, number 22,
Griffiths.
Reese Griffiths. It's Soyuz on the tackle.
Going to bring up 2nd and 3. This ball spotted at about the 32-yard line. Yep.
Okay, how many times have you guys looked to the south end of the end zone for the scoreboard?
Yeah.
It's about
I'm
5
angled
times
right
for
at
me.
it. So
Before the pregame, I was doing that a lot. He's gonna get a first down.
that's Jacure Thomas.
And that's a late flag. Wyatt Soyuz came in late, kind of dove on the pile at the end there, and they're going to flag him for that. So not only is it going to be a first down on the running play, but they're going to give a personal foul and pick up another 15. So that's going to move the ball clear up to just past midfield. So for the first time tonight, Herington Railers are going to break the midfield stride, be at the Warrior 49.
If you weren't
First down for Herington.
If you didn't understand what Casey was talking about, Marion National Bank donated a new scoreboard to Warrior Stadium. That scoreboard got posted at the north end of the stadium. Used to be at the south end of the stadium because it got moved up to the north because it's been blocking the view of the new building.
First and 10. Oh, ball on the ground.
They got it.
Got it back.
They got it.
Jackson Howard came across the top and almost had it, but couldn't quite get it pulled away from the quarterback,
Yeah.
Gerke.
He dove right on it.
I think more of the reason of the move is that the people working the concession stand couldn't see the scoreboard, so they didn't know how much time was left.
But, I did mention, wait till after this play here. 2nd and 13. Now back on the other side of midfield. Boy, Gerke looking to pass and nobody there.
Yeah.
Jordy Raymer is going to run a sack out of that one.
You saw a shot there of a drone that's kind of hanging out over the south end of the stadium here. Is what they were showing you right before that play.
Loss of 5 is going to bring up 3rd and about 18. Ball spotted at the 43-yard line of the Railers. Snap back, looking to pass. Quick pass out here into the flat. Nothing doing there. Wrapped up by Isaac Westner with Jackson Howard on the assist.
As Thomas able to pick up a couple yards, but not much. And
That was
bring up
actually, it was
4th
really
down.
great containment because from the start of that play, Isaac had outside contained. The running back once he caught that in the flat, had to cut back up in the infield where he had lots of support from the rest of the Warriors.
Westner back to receive. Coming on late is Jackson Howard there.
Snap back. He
It's a
is
low
going to get it
snap.
off. This time it's a little better kick. Westner calls for a fair catch. Oh,
Right at the 31.
that probably wasn't the.
Fair catch by Isaac Westner.
We very rarely get to actually field a punt.
Yeah, just go.
And he actually, there was nobody within 10 yards of that. Isaac's going to probably second guess himself on that one.
Hey, at least he caught it.
Well, he did. That's right. He did catch it. And actually, he could have fumbled it 2 or 3 times and still would have recovered that
Yeah.
one. All right, so the Warriors coming back to the line now with 5:55 left to go in this first quarter of play. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line.
Oh, that's a jump.
That should be a flag,
That
but I don't
should be.
see any. Looper gets to the outside. He stays on his feet, stays in bounds, and finally taken down right after he crosses midfield. Pickup of 18 yards.
Good carry by Looper. He's able to get around to the outside of that coverage and pick up a big first down for the Warriors.
1st and 10 now from the 49 of the Railers. Once again to the line. Trip Peterson split to the right. Jordy down here to the left. Hand off this time to Soyez. He actually gets through the hole this time.
Yeah, by Looper coming out to the outside of that previous play, and that middle opening up a little bit more.
The outside linebacker and the safety both drifted with Jameson, and it did leave Wyatt a hole up the middle. So he picks up about 8 yards on that first down play. Going to bring up 2nd 2 from the 42-yard line. This time Ryder Krause out up top, Jordy down low here, split. Hand off to Looper. He's got a hole. Makes the first guy miss. Second one catches him, but not till after we picks up a first down. About an 8-yard gain on the play.
Boy, they missed a face mask right at the end of that thing, and the referee was looking right at it.
Well, and Jameson came up, we saw on the replay there, Jameson came up giving the motion like, why ain't you calling that? 1st and 10, 32-yard line. Once again, Krause to the right. Snyder now to the left. Westner set up as a tight end on the right. Hand off to Looper up the middle, and nothing that time.
Nowhere to go. Going to be a loss of about a yard.
Yeah, going to give him a half-yard loss there, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now ball spotted at the 33. Down to 3:54 left to go in this first quarter play. Once again, first quarter sponsor, Spur Ridge Vet Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank. Flags thrown, false start. I didn't see where it came from, but
According to the scoreboard, that is the Marion National Bank. I
oh,
don't know if you saw that over there.
you know, Jason said though ahead of time, they messed up on that whole bottom logo, so that whole bottom thing is getting replaced. So maybe it will no longer be the Marion.
We'll
see what happens.
We'll just reserve that for the Marion Kiwanis Club.
Second and long for the word.
All right.
Hey, Gene says we got 70 people watching. Thank you, everybody. Call all your friends and family. Join in. Don't forget to like us.
That's right. Like and subscribe.
Looper gets a handoff up the middle. He gets stopped after about a yard gain. Not a lot there. You don't have to like us, but at least like us on YouTube.
That's right. Yeah, it's not a
Click
reflection
the little,
on us.
yeah, it doesn't have to be a reflection on what you think of us, but
Speaking of the Marion Kiwanis Club, remind everybody that Old Settlers Day is coming up end of this month,
there you go.
September 27th.
September 27th. Is there a parade this year?
There might be.
All right.
It might start at 11.
All right.
3rd and a long way. 17, 16, 17, something like
A
that.
whole bunch.
Snap back to Krause. He's looking to pass this time.
He's got
Oh,
a-
my
he's got
gosh.
an open man.
He's got 3 open men. Oh, Tripp cannot haul it in. He had Wessner open on the right, and he had Tripp open over the middle. Unfortunately, he threw it just a little bit behind Tripp to the outside, and Tripp had to adjust. If he'd have let him down the middle of the field, I think that would have been an easy touchdown.
Well, and yeah, along the Ryder Krause coming in from the left also had room also. So
now 4th down, 16.
the
Ball spotted at the
Warrior
38.
receivers are faster than the Herington safeties.
Okay, so on the far right, we got Wessner, we got Tripp, we got Jordy. Oh, wow.
Oh, just out of reach. I like the look.
Yeah, I think
like
one
the
of those
look.
things as the season goes along here and they get the timing down better. Krause got it up in the air, but it was almost still too flat of a pass. He didn't let the receivers are having to be spot on. If he just get some more air into the ball like that, they could adjust to it and then come underneath it.
So it's a turnover on downs. Herington will take over at their own 38.
Yep. That back handoff up the middle. Oh,
Ooh,
big
lots of room.
hole.
Good
Brought
tackle.
down by Soyez, but not till he picks up 10 yards. It's going to be a first down. Nice run on that play by Griffiths.
We do appreciate all of you tuning in to watch tonight. We know that you had some choices on what to watch on YouTube, so we're glad you're with us.
Like you mentioned earlier, probably multiple people got multiple things going on in their house. You got some Chiefs game going on. You got some Warrior action.
I think they call that multi-view.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a sack. Jamison said, hey, I'm going to pay you back. Gerke brought it down. It's going to be a six-yard loss on the play.
And Jackson Howard.
Just in case you're not watching that other game, 9 minutes to go in the first quarter, still 0-0. Chargers do have the ball.
In Brazil.
Pass out there to the flat. Oh, that's got to be holding. Where's the flag on that one? Holy cow.
We're
We're going to see it here on the replay.
Yeah,
It was a good
Isaac
pass to the
Webster.
flat, but
tackled by Davison Woodford.
actually, Isaac Wessner was getting tackled.
Yeah.
The tackle was actually on Isaac Wessner.
Gonna bring up third down for the Railers. Third and a whole bunch. Looks like about 18.
17 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, third and 17. Ball spotted at about the 42-yard line. Gerke's going to take the snap
Warriors
here,
show
looking to
blitz.
pass again. This time he's going to scramble up the middle.
He's got room.
He's got a hole. And he's going to go in.
Yeah, Warriors blitzed, and there was nowhere there to defend.
Good for a Herington touchdown.
Gerke saw a hole and then just outran everybody on the red team. It's actually he picked a good spot. What was supposed to be a pass play, he saw an opening and he took it.
Yeah. So Railers look like they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here.
Gerke going to try to keep it himself. He's going to be short. Half a yard. That's a good thing. So got to keep your score 8-6 in favor of your Warriors. 30 seconds to left in this first quarter of play.
Almost at about the same time that the Railers scored, my watch told me that the Chargers scored.
Yep.
Almost at the same time. Good. There's a better crowd here tonight than I thought we would see.
You know, and we got here at about 5:30, an hour and a half before the game, and it was still raining, drizzling, heavy drizzle rain. And I thought, boy, we're going to really be lucky to have 20 people in the stands. But Superintendent Wasmith was actually out here with a broom.
He was.
And he completely depuddled the entire home side stands. And, there's a nice crowd here on hand tonight. Not as full as we've seen it, but a little bit of the weather.
It's amazing that much of the water stayed in the stadium. I thought it all ran down in the old locker rooms.
Well, that's what I thought too, but maybe since we vacated them now, it's sealed up, and since it's sealed up, the air pressure keeps the water out.
I bet there's still some wet locker rooms down there.
I know there's. I guarantee there are.
Came off is Colton Gerke.
All right.
Back for the Warriors, Trip Peterson and Easton Babcock.
Railers set to kick off here. 8 down, 6-8.
Ooh, kicker falls down as he kicks that off. Tripp's going to tuck the ball at about the 18. Or not Tripp, I'm sorry.
That's Easton Babcock with a big return.
Oh, tripped up at the 10-yard line. Otherwise, the freshman would have had himself a score the first time he touched the ball in high school. Nice return by Babcock.
On the return. A touchdown saving tackle by number 28, Pierce Schleusner.
Well, that's a way to get it right back.
I missed it. Yeah.
All right, so 1st and 10. And they pull the chain, so the ball nose must be right at the 10-yard line.
Just a little bit.
So 1st and goal. Same backfield. Jesse Snyder split right. Trip Peterson down here to the left. And off to Jamison. He's going to try to go wide. Breaks the first tackle. Breaks the second one. Stays on his feet. Still on his feet. Gets down to the 1. Oh, now where's the flag there? Okay, good. Thank you.
The clock kept running.
So
Grab the flag on the play.
flag is going to come because he came in and dove on the top there. Number, can you get a number there? 60, 65? Sure. I think it was 65.
I think, and Darren, I think that's where the room is if we can get our guys out to the outside of the defense, that's going to open up the middle. But when we just keep going into the middle, it just gets clogged up.
So, guys, am I not learning this new scoreboard lingo or not? Why are we showing 93 point something up there?
Okay, so it's actually 9.3 seconds.
Okay.
I don't know why it's shifted clear to the left like that. But I looked up there a little while ago when it went under a minute, and it's when it kicked over and it goes to tenths of seconds.
So you're thinking it's 9.3.
9.3 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's running now.
it's running now. I don't know why. Well, because it was a running play. That's right. So this one, they won't get this one off. Nope.
God, that was a split-second difference. They should have let it go.
So that's going to bring us to the end of our first quarter, and we're going to send it down to the field for our quarterly report from Casey.
Well, pretty entertaining first quarter. I got a Easton Babcock. Where'd that kid come from? Man, he is fast. He just turned the jets on and almost broke that kickoff return for a TD. Carson Krause throwing a really nice ball this year. He looks confident back there and putting a lot of good air under the ball. A couple of those maybe could have been caught. Jordy Raymer made a great catch over there on the sideline in the first quarter. So, Hitch Soya has made a couple of big hits too. So a lot of good things from a lot of different Warriors out there. My boy Jamison Looper, I look for him to get turned loose a little more. They didn't give him the ball for about the first 6 or 7 plays, but I would imagine later into the game plan he's going to see the ball more and more.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I agree.
That's Casey Case with our St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. Thank you, Casey.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty, but it'll come back to me maybe by the end of the game.
Well, you got another one of these games to do yet this season. So
I don't know, the way Powers duped me into this one, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to negotiate a little more.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Our first quarter sponsors were Spur Ridge Vet Hospital, Pregame Partners, and Marion National Bank.
First down.
So it's going to bring up.
You're going to see the same play that you saw at the other end at this end.
Looper up the middle.
Yep.
I don't know. Right now, they should bounce it wide here to the right because there is nobody out here.
A lot of room out there.
But you're right, up the middle.
Untouched.
This time untouched. Looper in for the score.
It's a Case and Son touchdown.
Touchdown Warriors, Jamison Looper.
So now we're going to move it back 3 yards or 2.5 yards and do it again. It's going to make your score 14-6. Seconds into the second quarter of play.
3 to be exact.
Trip down into the right, Jordy to the left.
They had all kinds of guys running off the field. Yeah.
No good on the extra point attempt,
I
but
think we're gonna see it again.
We'll get to do that again from half the distance.
There was at least 2 railers that ran off the field after the ball was set.
Half the distance to the goal, going to redo it.
So now from the 1.5 yard line.
1 3/4.
Yeah.
Krause takes a snap here. Going to hand off the Looper again. He got in.
I think he's in, yeah. Yep. That's a Case and Son 2-point
Once
conversion.
again, just like the first time, barely, but he did get over.
Herington 6.
That makes your score 16-6. Just barely into the second quarter of play here. We'll see what can happen now. Warriors going to the kickoff.
Warriors take a 10-point lead. Our second quarter sponsors are Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis Club, and 56 Express Tire and Service. We do appreciate all of our sponsors who help us bring you these games.
As of right now, for the year, we only have one new sponsor. We'll highlight that one in the second half. Otherwise, everybody's been around for a year or more, most of them for quite a while.
And you don't have to wait for the new season. If you're watching the broadcast, you think, hey, I'd like to add my name to that list.
We'll add sponsors in all night long.
Just come talk to one of us, talk to Gino, go down when you see his truck by the office, and he'll tell you what kind of check to write, and we'd be glad to have you sponsor these broadcasts. All right. So Gene knows of another one that might advertise. And it helps us bring you these broadcasts for the equipment, especially. That's the biggest thing is the equipment,
which we did. Gene told us, and I guess I failed to mention, but we do have some new camera people this year. I'll get to that here in just a second after this kickoff. Mercer to kick. Kicks down, going to be taken at about the 15-yard line. Gerke's got it, cutting to his left. Going to be taken down there.
Out the 31.
Landed Hendricks, another freshman. So on camera tonight, we've got two new people this year. First off, we got Josh Smith. Josh is a junior. That's what I thought. Here at the high school, he's going to be doing the wide angle shots. So the view you see on your screen right now is Josh's camera. And then the second one is Jason McClendon. No relation to Chuck, so can't hold that against him. He's got the close-up views and the replay camera. So welcome to both those guys. Going to help us out this year.
We got a timeout. Herington took a timeout. That's their first timeout of the half.
Well, we got a second here. Warrior sponsors on the night: Marion Auto Supply, Katie Insurance, Security First Title, and Shelter Insurance. Oh, I forgot about our timeout sponsor.
Yeah, Edward Jones Investment.
It would be our first timeout of the night.
Yep,
So there you go. Edward Jones Investment timeout. For the way it looked a couple years ago, it's actually looking like a pretty good night.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's not miserable. I thought, boy, it was just really not looking too promising there before the game. There's still water standing along the edge of the track.
It's nice looking down there and seeing the MAC lit up and big line for concessions.
Had a little excitement there before the game.
Yeah, we were up here in the press box, and all of a sudden the fire alarm started going off, and went over there and asked about it, and people working in there decided we need a new building.
I was going to say, did they burn the popcorn or the burgers?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Mike's favorite, burnt popcorn.
That's right.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Railers from the 30-yard line. Gerke takes a snap, looking to go.
He's going to keep, and there is nowhere to go.
Yeah,
there's a late flag.
It was a late flag. I know he should have caught it. I mean, he should have thrown it a lot sooner. It was actually on Caden. Caden caught the face mask when he went by. Oh, I'm sorry, Jackson. It wasn't Caden. They didn't throw the flag until the tackle was made, but it happened several yards back in the backfield from that. They're calling it inadvertent, though, so it's only going to get him 5 yards.
Going to be first,
but it will
5.
replay first.
Yep.
So defense did a good job getting into the backfield, but then a little bit of an error there on the way by. This time Gerke's going to keep it up the middle. He's tackled right there by Looper. Maybe gets a gain of a half yard.
Yeah, I think it was about. I think they'll give him a yard, but yeah, there wasn't much there.
So here we got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line.
Long huddle for the Railers.
Yeah.
So long huddle for Gerke to keep it. Oh, maybe he won't this time.
Snap back. Please.
No, he definitely will.
Yeah. This time it's Soyez. Takes him down for about a 4-yard loss there. It's going to bring up 3rd and back to 8 now. Good penetration by Soyez.
Hitch Soyez seems to be everywhere tonight.
Yes, he does.
I noticed they don't list any weights in the program.
Well, we got weights. No
well,
weights.
for Marion, not for Herington.
No.
Okay. Well, how much does Hitch weigh?
Hitch weighs 185.
All right. No, the roster that Powers sent me has no weights.
Right.
That's typical
correct.
for Powers.
Yeah, but it also has no heights on it.
Well, if you were Powers, would you send anything with heights on it?
Ooh, nice job. Jordy can't quite get there. Pushed out of bounds. Finally over here by Westner.
Dang it. They get a hit out of bounds here.
Took me a minute to get that one, Jeremiah. That was good.
He's got the Chiefs game on anyways, so.
Yep, sitting in his warm, cozy basement.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm out
unfortunately,
here,
with that
I'm out here in the driving rain.
unfortunately, with that personal foul, it's going to give the Railers a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 48. It didn't look like, I was watching the replay, it didn't look like that was an intentional hit out of bounds. It was,
But I couldn't tell where he came from.
he was coming from the backfield over here, and he kind of stumbled, and as he was catching himself, he hit him.
Yeah.
So it was not a lay you out intentional late hit out of bounds. Gerke looking to throw.
No one.
Receiver turned the wrong way down the field. Intended receiver was
28. Pierce
Schlesinger.
Yep.
Slazener is incomplete. Second down.
Yeah, I think you pronounce that Slazener.
Is it?
Well, that's
Schlesinger?
the way it's been for
Okay.
50 years or so.
Schlesinger. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You
I
know
see that.
Josh?
That's an old
Yeah, I believe
Herington
that.
name.
Yep. Schlesinger. 2nd and 10. 48-yard line.
One lone back. Jackson was going to make sure that the quarterback did not have the ball.
Maybe half a yard.
Yep.
Maybe.
On the carry, number 22, Reed Griffiths. Stuffing that play for the tackle.
Let's go bring
Number
up
71, Colt Smith.
3rd and 10 now. Snap back.
Yeah, there was movement.
Something about little 81. I mean little 81 out there. Aiden Shields, a freshman.
Well, they didn't.
They sent him off the referee sent him off the field. So I don't know if he had some kind of illegal equipment issue.
Huh.
But they didn't take the down away.
No.
So it wasn't a penalty. Handoff up the middle. Stays on his feet, keeps driving, picks up an extra 3 yards after the contact.
Going to bring up 4th and about
6.
Yeah, 5 or 6
From the 48.
Okay, number 22, Reed Griffiths.
Yeah, 48-yard line.
Right in that middle, Colt Smith and hit Torres.
Good job by the Railers there to keep his feet going, pick up some yards after the contact.
We're defense looking for a stop here.
Twins to both sides here, and we only have one defender out there up top.
And down here.
Oh, man.
He's not going to get it.
You're not going to get it. Good penetration there. Caden was in the backfield. Kind of had him wrapped up and then just couldn't bring him down. Jesse missed him, and then finally Jamison brings him down.
Touchdown Warriors.
Hooper and Soyas were there to.
With only 1 yard gain on the play, it'll be a turnover downs for the Warriors. 1st and 10.
That was a great job by Mercer to string it out.
Yeah.
Not let him turn it upfield.
1st and 10 from the 47. Same backfield we've seen all night. Lacrosse looking to pass. Has Tripp on the catch. Tripp. Oh, 5-yard line.
Good pass. Tripp was able to pick it up and just with a great gain.
Once again,
Here's a replay.
Tripp had both Isaac, Carson had both Isaac and Tripp open behind the backs. Pass was just aimed at Tripp.
Taking a
Edward Jones investment timeout.
Timeout Herington. That's their second timeout.
Our second quarter sponsors again are Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis Club, and 56 Express Tire and Service.
So 5 yards out. My guess is they'll go back to the ground game, let Looper take it off tackle and
Put it in.
try to put it in.
Yep.
Another nice ball by Carson Cross.
It was. That one he let hang up there a little bit and let Tripp adjust to it. You know, it wasn't just a bullet rocket that Tripp had to go stretch for. It was actually something he could adjust to. He had to slow down, actually. He slowed down nice, made a good in-stride catch. And
Well, he had a 10-yard lead on the nearest defender, so he could afford to slow down a little bit.
All right, Warriors 1st and 5 from the 5-yard, 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
snap back to Kraus. Handoff this time to Soyez going the other way. He's going to get in the end zone.
Yeah, he picked
Got
his
it.
way through for a Jason Sun touchdown.
Nice run by Soyez.
Very patient. That was a good patient
Yes.
run.
Warriors will line up for two here, I'm sure.
I think.
Think so. Snyder comes off. Kraus took the play in.
He's going to send in a kick just to throw you off one of these times.
And, bobbled handoff. And we got a flag here in the middle of the field.
2 flags, another flag.
Red flag on the play.
Looper gets across the goal line, but we'll see. Holding.
So they don't just, it just doesn't make it no good.
No, it's a replay.
Run it again, huh?
Yep, going to run it again.
Okay.
So if they declined it, it'd be good. I mean, the 2-point conversion would have been good if they declined it.
Oh.
So it's going to ring up for the 2-point conversion. Will now be from the 13-yard line. Jordy to the left, Tripp down here to the right. Snap back to Kraus. He's looking to pass. Pass out here in the flag. Got Westner. He's in there.
Jason Sun 2-point
Okay,
conversion.
nice block by
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Here on the replay, you'll see right at the end of the play, great catch by Westner, and then nice block
Yep.
by Peterson to seal
Very nice.
the 2-point conversion. Great play call, great play execution by the Warriors.
So Warriors go up 24-6 with 7:52 remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, I was informed that the legal name of Marion National Bank is the Marion National Bank.
There you go.
So there's your answer.
It's correct.
It's correct on the scoreboard.
So they're going to leave it that way then?
Well, the logo, they're going to change the logo because
Okay.
it's not the new logo.
Kick it off, Caden Mercer.
Mercer is set to kick off. Here's the kick. Received at about the 17-yard line. This time it was brought back by the
On the return,
Schlesner.
28, here's Schlesner. Tackled by White Soyez.
Gets about a 13-yard return.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 30, from their own 30.
So far what we've seen on the defense, got it at the cornerbacks, we got Snyder and Tripp Peterson. Soyez is playing the single safety. Linebackers, we have 5 of them right now. You got Isaac Westner, Riker, Salisbury, Soyez, Looper, and Raymer. Hitting the backfield, but didn't get him stopped.
He's not going much further, though. Could be a gain of about 1.
On the carry, number 22, Reed Griffith. Tackle by Dick Soyez.
The one player that's been kind of trading in and out tonight is the nose guard. Out there right now is Landon Hendricks. Been using a couple. Colt Smith was out there for a little while. Hagen Gardner was out there, I think, to start the game. So, position they're rotating with both small guys and big guys to.
Yeah, and I think they're still figuring out some spots here too.
Full out blitz coming, leaves the middle wide open. He tries to take advantage of it. He's going to get caught by Schneider.
Going to bring up 3rd and 3. Gain of about 6.
That was actually good recognition by Gerke to realize he's going to get plastered if he didn't do something, and he stepped up into the one and only hole that was there in the defensive line.
That was the one he took to the house last time.
Yep.
So good job on the Warriors to stop that.
Gerke looking to pass, but now he's going to tuck it. Oh, now he's going to pick up and pass. Picked
Intercepted.
off. Soyez has it.
Lots of room. Lots of room.
Except the blockers didn't do a good job.
He had lots of room.
He had lots of room here, but the blockers were in front of him, and then neither one of them picked up the one guy that slowed him down and then finally brought down. So, Soyez with the pick. First turnover for the year in the plus category for the Warriors.
It looked like Gerke was going down as he tried to pass it.
Yeah, he actually pulled it down once, started to run, and then looked back up and started to pass. But
yeah, he was definitely falling when he threw it. Probably wishes he could get that one back.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Casey.
He was talking to the official.
Carson tucks it. He fake pitched it. Didn't, unfortunately, the defender did not take the bait.
Yeah,
stuck with him, and then
scrambled for about 3 yards. So
he was questioning my credentials.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Like Doug Sharp said, I had to tell him how the hog ate the cabbage.
He's still looking at you.
No, he's a nice guy. He just thought I was a coach.
Oh, see, because you were out of the box. What's he saying?
He's telling Casey he can't be down that far. Looper on the carry.
Bounces outside.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Warriors.
I guess he doesn't like me down there.
He's not part of the coaching staff, so he can be anywhere he wants to.
He's got Raymer and Het now involved. This is wild, Casey.
What's that?
This is
they're
big
yelling
wild.
at you, Casey. They're saying you're good to go now. You can go back wherever you want to.
They vouched for you. It's good to know people.
Raymer didn't get you bounced.
Maybe if he'd worn his MCTV shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instead of the big M on the hat. Snap back. Carson Krause pitches to Soyez. Gets in there. Woo!
Ooh,
Wow. He's spinning. He spun and just fell in again. Good decision by Krause.
Marion, 32.
Nice pitch. Soyez figures out a way to stretch it and get it in.
Warriors up 32-6 with 5:14 remaining in the half. Game's getting away from the Railers.
We may need a little oxygen for these flag carriers.
Gino says they're off the rails.
On the crazy train.
That's right. Gene Winkler, of course, our intrepid producer behind the screens here.
a great spirit squad. Introducing our cheerleaders tonight.
So do you guys really think we would need another coach that was secretly roaming the sidelines to scout the opponent? I'm flattered if we did.
Like I said, it's a hat. It's a hat.
Well, you know, if mctv would get some new stuff and get me a proper hat, I would wear it.
Give me the names of your cheerleaders. I'm really happy to announce them in the second half.
Like I said, I'm going to be negotiating with Powers.
I think we can spring for a new hat, Casey.
I think
Mercer-
I've got an extra hat.
Mercer set to kick. Don't tell Casey that.
I don't have it with
Oh,
me.
wow. Okay.
What did you say, Jeremiah? I didn't hear the band was playing.
I have an extra hat. I don't have it with me, but I do have an extra hat.
See, and I told him, I said, don't let Casey know that because that was our negotiating point.
That's right. Well, I don't know how many I've had over the years, but they've all either grown mold or the sweat stains are unwashable.
There's no sweat this season.
It's just the damp moisture from the ground.
That's right.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Railers at the 30-yard line. A fair catch was made on that kickoff.
Ball kind of rattled around in the guy's arms.
And I think that's why he took the knee, to make sure they didn't get laid out. Snap back. Gerke's got the ball. Pitches to the wide.
There's a flag.
That's
here.
going to be a
It's good
holding.
tackle by Westner.
Westner shook the hold off
Yeah.
and then made a tackle for loss of about 4 yards.
I think if you can decline that, you take the down, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And another thing, if he knew anything, he would know this was a Warrior baseball hat, not a football hat.
Well,
But he probably doesn't know that.
I guess Sean said take the penalty.
Yeah. It's going to be 1st and 20.
I don't know. I'm like you. With a 5-yard sack for a loss, I think I'd take the down and the result of the play.
Yeah.
5 minutes to go here in this second quarter of play.
I think the Chiefs are going to be regretting going to Brazil.
Chargers score again?
Yeah, it's 10-0 right now.
Well, I saw the Chiefs got way down in the territory. I don't know if they kicked the field goal and missed or if they didn't even, because it was 4th and long, and I didn't see what happened for sure. Looper on the stop. Picks up about 3, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 16.
Second down.
Ball spotted right at the 25-yard line.
That was Cooper Urach, number 5, come running off the field.
Now the Warriors have gone to more of a 2 safety look.
Yeah.
Kraus back there. Ryder.
Got a false start,
False start.
I think.
Ryder Kraus back at the second safety
And
position.
a both start on the play.
So it's going to go back where they came from.
Still second down.
2nd and 20.
Snap back. Gerke looking to pass. Throw over the middle.
Oh, in and out of the arms of 18.
Bounces right off the chest.
Jason Cole.
Soyez was right on his back.
Yeah.
Even had he caught that, he wasn't going to pick up anything beyond the point of the catch. Hendricks is coming off.
Oh, there goes the fire alarm at the
Yep,
MAC
sure enough.
again.
Burnt another brown of popcorn.
At least it's not attached to a sprinkler system.
That's true. 3rd and, long way.
Long way.
I guess still 20. 3rd and 20.
That's a long way.
Snap back. Ooh.
Nothing. Nowhere to go. That was
Cooper
Urach
Urach.
came through on the tackle and wrapped him up.
And then Jordy Nelson just took Cooper down just as much. Watch on the replay here. It wasn't Jordy.
No,
It was-
Isaac Westner.
It was Isaac. Isaac took
Might be the hardest hit Cooper Europe takes all year.
Westner back to receive the punt. Snap, kick away.
It's a
nice
good kick.
punt.
Yeah. This time
He's not calling a fair catch. Caught it at the 47. Oh, stayed on his feet.
On a nice return there. Tackled by number 50.
Brings it back to about the railer 37.
No, 32.
32, excuse me.
32. So roughly about a 20-yard return there for Westner. Good return.
Guy in the cheek.
All right. Carson takes a snap, drops the ball, looking to get a handle. Gets away from the first two. He's going to keep it. Look to pick up a few yards. He's going to pick up about 5 on the scramble.
He made something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Second down, Warriors.
He did a good job evading those 2 tacklers in the backfield and was able to pick up 5 yards on the play.
Cheerleaders for Herington.
So it was not the play that was called, but the result is still 5 yards in a positive direction. Second 5 from the 26-yard line.
About 2:32 remaining in the half.
Thank you, guys.
Snap back. Carson's got it and keeping it.
He is wrapped
up and going to actually lose a half a yard.
Going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice defense there by the Railers. Strung it out, got some support, and we're able to bring Carson to the ground.
Carl sounds like he's already losing his voice.
Second quarter sponsors, Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis Club, and 56 Express Tire and Service. Coming up in a minute and a half, we'll go to Casey for the quarterly report. Snap back. This time, hands off to Looper up the middle.
Running. Yeah.
Looper just lowered his head and said, yep, there's my first down marker, and I'm going to put a footprint on your helmet.
Yeah, Looper got the ball, and you could just tell as soon as he had it, he was running downhill.
And we have a Edward Jones investment timeout called by Coach Kraft. First of his.
Yep.
And we have a first down at the 17.
17.
Scoreboard says 17. I'll go with it because it's
16 and a half.
16 and a half. Okay, so 17. There's not enough markings left out of the field from our angle up here to really be able to tell where it's at.
It's a guesstimacation.
A guesstimacation.
Yep.
It is closer to the 17 than the 16, but not by far.
So that'll leave Coach Kraft with 2 timeouts and 17 yards with 1:36 before halftime.
If you're joining us from home, just so you have the atmosphere, it's like a fall.
Yeah,
like a late
this
fall day
this feels like an October game.
Yeah.
Not 1st of September. Karros keeps, pitches late to Soyez. Soyez has the angle. Ooh, little helmet contact there. Goes out
about the 5.
Goes out right at the 5-yard line. Going to be a first down, so going to bring up 1st and goal.
First down, Warriors.
Nice run by Soyez.
That was a nice hit by number 28, but he's feeling it right now.
Yeah.
Same backfield. Looper and Soyez behind Kraus. Snap back, hand off the Looper. Makes one guy miss, but then can't get away from 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, they were kind of ready for him to do that dive and then come back out.
Timeout, Warriors.
No gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 5. Coach Kraft calls his second timeout.
1:05 remaining. That's an Edward Jones investment timeout.
That play just did, when it started to develop, I don't know, all of a sudden there just wasn't red jerseys to the left side. It was almost like it was a counter away from all of our strings. Mm-hmm. And there were still a lot of white jerseys over there, though. He had to make a couple miss and still had 3 more on him.
Yeah, and it looked like the Railers were kind of ready for him to cut in and then bounce out. There was a guy waiting for him on that bounce. So they're going to have to find a way to open up a hole for him to come through.
I would have run right at number 28 again. he was
Still
over
seeing
here
stars.
weaving a little bit and staggering. It's like I'd have run somebody different at him.
Like Looper.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Well, if the Warriors are smart here, being second down, to preserve that last time out, hopefully they called at least 2 plays, if not 3, ready to go, so they can get up. If they don't get a score here, they can get another play off really quick. Preserve that timeout for 4th down. Snap back, Looper up the middle, walks in.
Yeah, so
barely touched.
Linemen were able to open up that hole. Looper's able just to dive right through and pick up the Case and Son touchdown.
Makes your score 38-6. 2-point conversion coming.
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
Snyder brings the play in, trip to the sideline. Snap back. Looper's got it. He's taken to the corner. He's got it.
Yep. He's going to win that foot race.
Yep. Won that foot race to the corner. He's going to make your score 40. 6 for Herington.
Yep. I imagine this will be a game where the Warriors get to plug in some other guys and see how they're going to work and give them a little bit of experience here early in the season. Like I said earlier, they're still, from everything I've heard, they're still kind of figuring out where all the pieces fit.
Yep, exactly. And with what the Warriors lost to seniors last year, there was just some holes that needed to be filled of some guys that had played a lot of snaps for the Warriors. Yeah. So it wasn't like, they played 1 year and, okay, it's not time to recycle again. All these guys we lost last year were 3-year starters at least.
Absolutely.
In the case of a couple of them, they even started a couple games as freshmen. So trying to move some other guys around and then fill those holes in, it's going to take a couple games to really probably get this thing balanced out to where they really feel like they're in the right spot.
You guys may know this, but if we're up by 30 in the 4th quarter, we have a running clock.
Is it the 4th quarter? I thought it was the whole second half. Or is it just the 4th quarter?
It's just the 4th quarter.
I just got it from the AD, the principal, and the superintendent.
Okay, there you go.
And I also asked them, well, what if they get the score back to within 30? And he said it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Once you're up by 30 in the 4th quarter, it's a running clock.
Yep.
Timeout. Edward Jones investment timeout called by Herington.
That's their 3rd of the half, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Kickoff received as a fair catch. Fell out of his hands, but he took a knee right away, covered it. So they're going to start with the ball right at the 29-yard line, maybe 28. Coaching staff sending back out the starters again here for this last couple plays of this first half. But I think you're right. I think in the 3rd quarter they'll come out with the starters and they'll run them a couple series, and then if it keeps going in this direction, you're going to start seeing guys getting substituted in, get some of these younger guys some playing time. I have no idea. I'm going to take a wild guess here. Well, looks like Herington's going to take a knee to go into the locker room. Yep. It would surprise me if there was a JV game against Herington.
There's not.
There's not.
Did
they get another reschedule?
They got another game scheduled. I want to say Medicine Lodge.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a trip for one of the two.
Well, I think they're coming here.
Oh, that's not.
I think that's right.
It's about a 2.5 hour.
Yeah.
Almost maybe 3.
Because I know the Herington game there was a message that went out that game wasn't going to happen. Yeah, JV football, September 8th versus Medicine Lodge. It'll be here.
Ooh, that's good.
So Monday night.
Okay. Well, good for the JV. That gets them some more exposure, right? You hate losing the game for lack of numbers on the part of your opponent.
Right.
So I'm glad they were able to find one to fit in the schedule. And that's going to do it for this first half of play. Once again, our second quarter sponsors, Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis Club, 56 Express Tire and Service. And we're going to send it down for the quarterly report with Casey.
I'm going to walk away from the band as I go so I can hear myself talk.
The massive loud band.
Either that or I don't know, maybe my hearing's not what it used to be. 40-6 at the end of the first half. Saw a lot of good things from the Warriors. A couple of things, and I don't want to snake. I don't want to, I'm going to knock on wood.
Yeah.
I don't believe the Warriors have turned the ball over one time. Am I wrong?
They have not.
No, the Warriors haven't.
Right. So, we got a wet field, slippery field, and the Warriors are doing a great job hanging on to the ball. A lot of good plays from a lot of different players. And like Darren said, we'll come out in the second half, hopefully get a couple of good drives in the third quarter and then rest our starters, put some younger guys in. And looks like we should have a running clock in the fourth quarter. So things are looking good. And nobody's got hurt.
Yeah, that's always a plus too, is early in the season, you hate to see somebody go down and be out a couple of weeks when you're just trying to gel as a team. So,
right.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Casey. That was our St. Luke Hospital quarterly halftime report. And our Warrior sponsors for the evening, Marion Auto Supply, Katie Insurance, Security First Title Company, and Shelter Insurance.
We're going to take a break here at halftime. We'll leave the feed running, but we won't leave our mics on.
We're not going to leave our mics on. So, okay, he's going to have the camera mic on, so you'll pick up a little bit of crowd noise. We'll be back probably at about 3 or 4 minutes before the start of the second half.
You'll find out if you start going.
We have a gray Toyota Camry parked behind a red pickup that needs to be moved. The Dodge Ram pickup because he needs to get out. Gray Toyota on the north end. Oh, yeah. Like 85 feet. That's great. Yeah. Powdered sugar all over your face. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yeah, 3 minutes? Yeah. All right. Nice second half of play. Clock running down, but we get 3 minutes added on for the final.
Country meet of the year yesterday at Smoky Valley, ran on the Lindsberg Golf Course. Eli Het took home second in the upperclassmen boys race. Brooklyn Berry finished in the top 10 in the underclassmen girls race, and Hugh Gutterman finished in the top 10 in the underclassmen boys race. So it was interesting how they broke it down out there. They, instead of having JV and varsity, they had underclassmen and then upperclassmen race. So a little different, but ran that at 10 a.m. was when that meet started. Warriors opted to change their first meet of the year from Abilene to Smoky Valley. So it was our first time running out there, and they ran a good meet.
That's good. I know the volleyball team's been in action a couple times already. I know I saw they dropped a match to Sedgwick, but I hadn't seen anything else since that.
I feel like that was the first.
Yeah, it was the first match, but I don't remember. Are they in a tournament this weekend? I think they
go to one of the weekends are at Pratt.
I think it might be this weekend. They go to Pratt for a preseason tournament deal, which is a change up from past years too for the volleyball schedule. Instead of playing some of the smaller schools just around here, Hillsboro, Gossel, those type of things, they're actually going and playing in this Pratt tournament. Tried to get a few more matches under the belt early.
See some different teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Warriors had the Jamboree. Football team had their Jamboree last week. They went, and the volleyball team, they went down to Eureka for the Jamboree, where they met up with Mountain Ridge,
Remington,
and
Eureka.
Yep.
In Marion.
That would make
in the
sense.
4, right?
Yep. That would make sense for Eureka to be at Eureka.
Get to see 2 of those teams later again this season.
Well, and according to Chris Mercer, Remington would not scrimmage against us, would not play us in the Jamboree.
Okay.
So that we've not seen each other yet.
So do we play somebody else twice down there?
I don't know. I don't know the details.
Or did we only we had to go all that way to only play 2?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I remember last year things got a little chippy at the Jamboree.
Yes, it is, because that was up here last year.
Yep. So I don't know if it was just preventative, but.
Well, I heard that they had a big squad out.
Yeah.
Remington does this year. A lot of guys out for football. So our third quarter sponsors coming up are going to be Marion Assisted Living, and that's our new sponsor for the year. Marion Assisted Living, welcome on board as a sponsor. MHS Pack, EBH Engineering, and Carlson Grocery. Once again, Warrior sponsors on the night, Marion Auto Supply, Katie Insurance, Security First Title Company, and Shelter Insurance.
That's what he said. Those are the Warriors.
I did. I said the Warrior sponsors. Do you know?
I was thinking they're not.
It's always good. I was thinking today as I had to run by Carlson's to get some stuff before I went home, and I just thought, man, I love coming out to Warrior Stadium for the football season.
It is. Okay. So one of my projects I've been working on here the last couple of weeks to month and a half here happens to be at Conway Springs, and we happen to pave the streets right around the football field. So it's been very interesting over the last 3 weeks to watch that field and see that it's not in a lot better shape than it was last year when we played on that in that mud bowl.
Oh man, that was
brutal. The center of their field from the 20 to the 20 is still atrocious. Not a lot of grass growing in there at all yet. I'm thinking tonight, if they had a home game tonight, mama, their field's going to start off from the bad for the get-go of the first of the season. So our field looks immaculate. It really is looking good out here. Other than, when you may need to get some fluorescent white for the spray paint or chalk, whatever they use here.
Like I said, it's showing up a lot better on the screen.
On screens it is. You're right.
Person, so you guys at home are seeing a lot better.
The cameraman just agreed with us. So yes, that's the case. You guys can actually see it. In fact, we're looking at the monitor and we can actually see it way better on there than we can live. So Warriors will receive to start out this second half.
It's like the same personnel. Back to receive Trip Peterson and Isaac.
Easton Babcock.
Easton Babcock. That's right. Yep. See if he can return another one here.
That's kind of pick your poison if you're kicking to those two guys back there. Who are you really going to kick? Well, they're going to go to Babcock. Gets by him this time. He does get it picked up. He's got a little bit of room. He turns on the gas. Gets on the corner. It's a foot race. He is going to win it.
That's the Cason Son touchdown.
Okay, so his first touch as a freshman, he got back to the 5-yard line.
Yep.
His second touch as a freshman goes for a touchdown return. Boy, when he turned that corner over there, he hit another gear.
He sure did.
Boy,
wow.
Darren, all I could think of when he did exactly what you just said was, David Allen.
Yes, David Allen. My thoughts
I was
exactly.
like, holy cow, that kid is fast and he is shifty.
It was just another gear. When he headed to the sidelines, he was in normal speed. When he hit the corner, wow.
If you know who David Allen is,
yes. Looper up the middle, good for the 2-point conversion.
The Cason Son conversion.
So with 15 seconds gone in the third quarter of play,
the Warriors add to their lead.
Nice return. That is going to be a dangerous weapon. Well, as I was saying before the kickoff, you got to kind of pick your poison because, going into this season, Trip Peterson was one of the fastest guys in the league.
Right.
Well, I think he might just have gotten his doors blown off.
I tell you what, how many years were you doing this? 31 years. We started in 1994. Man, I don't remember seeing an explosive
At least
kid like that.
From what I've heard, you guys played against a couple.
Oh, yeah.
You played against a couple way back in those 90s years, opposing teams that ended up with D1 players that had that explosiveness. But Marion hasn't necessarily had somebody that did look like that on that play.
Probably going to see fewer kicks to Easton Babcock here.
Especially I bet teams watching that for future weeks, you're going to start seeing a lot of kicks that only go to the 35 or 40. High kick, fielded at the 25.
That's
tripped up
again.
Tripped up by his own player.
Pierce Slazer.
Goes down at the 28. Oh, they're going to spot it.
I think it's at the 30.
Yeah, spot it right at the 30.
Yeah. Railers come out 1st and 10, trailing 48-6, 11:41 remaining in the third quarter.
Defense is back to the starters.
Just as a reminder, if this enters the fourth quarter with a 30-point lead or more, which it looks like it will, we'll have a running clock during that fourth quarter.
Warriors have shifted things a little bit on the defensive line. They now have Jackson Howard in the middle. In fact, Jackson Howard's going to make the tackle after about a 2-yard gain.
On the carry, number 22, Reed Griffiths, tackled by Jackson Howard.
Caden Mercer still at an end. What they've done is they brought in Cooper Urach and put Cooper at the other end and moved Jackson to the middle. Otherwise, the rest of the personnel out there on the defense is what we've seen all night.
Jackson and Caden are the twin towers.
Yes.
Out there.
First half, they were the bookends. Now they're just middle and edge.
Yep.
Snap back to Gerke. Handoff up the middle. Howard there again. Howard got the first hand on him. Then Riker Salisbury comes in to help out.
Whole host of Warriors there clogging it up.
So now they're starting to sprinkle in a few other players. Oh, nope, sorry. They just going to a different package.
Yep.
Went to the double safety package. So Ryder Krause comes in at another safety, and Riker Salisbury comes off the field. So we went to 4 linebackers instead of the 5. Trips.
Warriors show blitz.
Oh, and the quarterback pitched it and got buried by Jordy Raymer right after he pitched. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Loss of 2. 4th and 10. 4th and 9, sorry. 4th and 9. Ball spotted at the 31.
Isaac Westner back to return.
Krause comes off. Isaac had a good return.
Warriors are going to take a timeout.
4, 6, 8. Yeah, we did have too many on.
So Warriors take their first timeout. That's a
Cason's.
Edward Jones investment timeout. I almost said the old.
I was sitting here watching the play, counting players. I wasn't even thinking about it. So used to saying the other, even though 3 years have gone by.
Edward Jones investment timeout. The first of the half for the Warriors. They probably aren't going to need all 3 this half.
Not unless they're trying to get guys in.
Yeah.
Well, we got a moment here. Cheerleaders for this year. Haley Harshman, Gabby Stuklik, Riley Thomas, Izzy Branson, Kirsten Weldon, Alexander Carlson, Shelby Somerville, Sybil Bowman, and Allie Harshman.
Yep. And Izzy Branson and Gabby Stuklik both ran yesterday in cross country, and they're out here cheering tonight.
And they've kick us away. And just wisely going to let that one just die and stay away from it.
Yep.
And they've also gotten their cross country workout tonight and carrying the flag after the touchdowns back and forth.
And I think they had to go to cross country this afternoon also. So
Well, if they just run there, they'd have their run in.
That's true. That's true.
1st and 10 from the 44-yard line for the Warriors. That's their own 44.
Same players out for the Warriors.
Snap back, hand off, Looper.
Good cut, but he ran into 3 or 4 railers there. Corbin Getz was there. Ethan Urbanek was there.
Picks up a couple, about 3. Can bring up second and a long 7.
Are you left-handed?
That sure looked like when he made that cut, it almost looked like he went to a knee, and I didn't hear a whistle.
Yeah, it looked like he was close to coming down. Guess it must have just been a. Must have been enough space there.
Snap back, Kraus. He's going to keep it.
And that's good.
Oh,
it's good for a first down.
On the carry, steps out of bounds at the 39.
Nice run by Kraus. Good decision to keep it. He was so tight to Looper that the pitch wouldn't have gained him anything. They were already too tight on the sideline. So a way to just pick up the extra yards, pick up the first down. Kraus brings the play in. Jordy Raymer off. So you're going to have Peterson and Kraus as your wideouts.
Mm-hmm.
No changes in the line yet. Snap back. Kraus looking to pass.
He's got a man.
That is Kraus to Kraus. No relation.
That's a Case and Son touchdown.
Nice pass. Ryder hauled it in. Like I said, Kraus to Kraus, 2 completely different spellings, 2 different.
Tyson Kraus to Ryder Kraus. Touchdown Warriors!
Nice play. You know, I know the Warriors need to work on things, but we could actually do that play every time down the field or every snap of the ball because their D-backs are just not able to keep up with our receivers.
Yeah, that's been evident since the first quarter. We're faster in those positions, and
he's not even a receiver. He's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Metro came up to me right before that. He said, "This is going to be wide open."
Hand off to Soyez into the end zone. 2-point conversion. Good.
It's a Case and Son 2-point conversion.
So the nice thing about that is on the night, the Warriors are still perfect on 2-point conversions.
That's right.
So that's a good thing because you got to get those down because later in the year, that's going to be the difference in a ball game somewhere. So to get that practice in now on those is really good.
Absolutely. We're going to get our third quarter sponsors in here again. Marion Assisted Living, MHS Pack, EBH Engineering, and Carlson Grocery.
Thank you to all our quarterly sponsors. Keep the lights on.
That's right.
Here in the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast booth.
This is by far the nicest broadcast area that we are in.
Well, like I was saying beforehand, we were in one time that rivaled this, but that was because it was a college stadium.
That's right.
When we did the Sacred Heart game a couple of years ago, we were up in the Kansas Wesleyan broadcast area, and that was pretty nice up there. But compared to some of the places we have to go stand in not great weather, we've
been in some tough ones. Been in some tough ones.
We were trying to think. Here's kickoff by Mercer. Gonna be taking it about the 17.
Almost fumbled it.
Lined up nowhere to go.
Oh, good tackle.
Trip Peterson was out there, so he decided to change direction right back.
Isaac Westner on the tackle.
Into Westner, and Jeremiah Ninstead was there.
Yep.
Isaac Westner on the tackle. First down.
So Jason was asking when we were setting up for tonight and getting stuff ready to go, he asked how long this has been here. And I had to think back a little bit. I think we built this in 2016, 17 range? I know Austin was in high school. I think Tyler had already graduated. So I want to say 16, 17 range. So we've been in here 8 or 9 years now. Still holding up very nice. Snap back. Whoa. Gerke sidestep to not get sacked in the backfield. Does make it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up half a yard.
I'm thinking maybe he wishes he got sacked in the backfield because he got rocked. Back to the press box issue, I think it was before either one of you were here. I can remember when the old press box got blown off and ended up over in the cemetery. And that was a fun storm. Thinking that was somewhere around 1990, 1991 maybe.
Were you the insurance agent on that?
Yeah, did you have to cover the insurance on that one?
Unfortunately, I was.
Second and 9. Snap back, handoff up the middle, a little bit of hole room, and then met by Soyez.
Yeah, it was Reed Griffiths on the carry, Soyez on the tackles. He's going to pick up about 3. Yeah, I was going to say 4, but yeah, 3-4 yards.
Going to bring up 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, somewhere in that range.
Chuck says 3, so.
Well.
Yeah, it rained so hard with that storm that water actually ran into the doors of the elementary gym and ruined half the floor. And that was not covered by insurance.
Ugh. Third and 6.
Long snap.
I don't know what they're just trying to burn time off the clock. Snap back. Gerke's going to keep. Oh, he's going to pick. He is going to pick up a first down.
Yeah,
nice run.
There, so looked like he might have been just short, but yeah, he picked it up. And
First down for the Raiders.
Nice run by Gerke. Kept his feet going. And
now, why do you think Herington is trying to run the clock down, Darren?
I think they want to go home.
Stall. For them at this point, honestly, getting to the fourth quarter is a blessing because the clock will not stop.
Yeah. Don't break the huddle too quickly, guys. Come on.
Yeah, seriously. I'm sure that's what they're saying is don't break because he's not going to snap the ball. I noticed the last time here, he waited till the back judge over here raised his hand. Oh.
Like a Nighthawk.
Birdie. Snap back, handoff up the middle. This one's going to get right to the line of scrimmage again. No gain.
No gain. It's going to be second.
Now, they gave him about half a yard.
They did, but it was that was a courtesy yard. Our Warrior sponsors are Marion Auto Supply, Katie Insurance, Security First Title Company, and Shelter Insurance.
Second and 10. Once again, And Gerke's going to keep, cut up the field. He's going to pick up about a yard. Tackle this time by Caden Mercer on the stop. Colt Smith back in there at nose guard with Cooper and Caden on the ends.
Brings up third down for the Railers.
Isaac Westner, Jordy Raymer, Jameson Looper, Hitch Soyez, Riker Salisbury in at the linebackers. Handoff up the middle again. Colt got a hand on him, slowed him down, and then Jameson came in for the lower end tackle.
It's going to bring up fourth down.
On the carry, tackled by Colt Smith. Fourth down.
Checking in is Jemmer Raymer. Now in at one of the linebacker positions for Jameson.
Jimmer is a freshman.
Younger brother to Jordy.
Yep.
Playing right next to each other out there. Jimmer's up on the line, getting ready to rush on the punt. Oh, man. Jordy would have blocked that. Oh.
Both start.
Jordy could have picked that off his foot and run in if that would play it not being whistled dead. Wow.
So Tripp was back for the.
No, not Tripp.
He was, and now Isaac came back.
No, that wasn't Tripp. That was Soyas. It was
Soyas,
It was
yeah,
Wyatt.
Yeah.
But yeah, him and Isaac just switched.
Yep.
Think they're going to block Jordy this time?
I don't know. Jimmer?
No, it was Jordy that had the rush.
Jordy,
He blocked Jimmer, and Jordy had the edge, and he was the one that was going to.
Long snap count.
Yeah, they're waiting for. There it goes. Okay, now they're getting ready to go. Yeah, this time they blocked him.
But went off his foot.
Goes off the side of his foot, out of bounds. Bring it back. It's probably going to be, I'm going to say, inside the 50.
48-yard line.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Thank you. The referee did not want to keep going.
He was going off of what Carl called. He was just trying to figure out which 48 it was.
Which 48, 49, yeah.
So there's 3:13 remaining in the third quarter. Warriors lead 56-6. See what they do here.
Warriors come back out and look like they've kept all the starters on the field again. Snap back, Krause takes it up the middle, handoff. Looper's got it and cannot quite get out of that final tackle.
Jameson Looper on the carry. First down, Warriors.
Picks up 15 yards. Nice burst there by Looper. That was a shoestring hang on for your life.
He was
tackle.
not going to let go.
Snyder out. He's already brought the play in. Krause takes a snap, fake handoff. He's going to keep it this time.
Wrapped up, though.
Wrapped up and no gain.
Carson on the key.
No loss, no gain.
Number 50.
Bring up 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at 34 of the Warriors. I'm sorry, of Herington. Snap back to Krause. Hand off to Looper, but he's met right at the line of scrimmage. Wow, all of a sudden the Herington defense is stiffened up.
Yeah.
There was 3 guys there to meet Jameson.
Railers are showing up on
Yeah.
these tackles.
On the stop, brings up third down.
Clock's going to continue to run here.
In fact, he lost a yard on that play.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Warriors.
These last 2 plays has been the stiffest defense that the Railers have thrown all night.
Yeah.
Especially back to back. Krause takes a snap. Hand off to Soyez.
That's good.
He's going to pick up
about 4, 5.
Yeah, he picked up about 4. He's going to bring up 4th and about 7.
By number
Clock's still running, but won't make it.
Williams.
It'll make it under a minute. Will not make it to the 4th quarter here. Tripp Peterson brings into play. Snyder's coming out. Krause going to take a snap. Fake handoff. Pitch is late to Looper. Looper's got all green.
A lot of room.
All green. Oh, man.
That's the case in some touchdown.
Wow.
On the touchdown.
You see a great stiff arm here by Looper. Boom.
Yeah, that was.
Look like Benny Hinn, right?
Wow. As a defender, there's not a lot you could do with that other than if you'd already been going down for his ankles.
Yeah.
Shades of Derrick Henry.
Man. Looper in for the score. You knew it was going to be a big gain as soon as the pitch was made because there was not a white jersey on this half of the field. Actually, that kid did a great job just getting to a position where he could get stiff armed. Kraus takes a snap off to Soyez. Not going to keep it intact.
Oh.
Does not keep the streak intact tonight.
The 2-point conversion is no good.
So that 362, that's 36.2 seconds.
You know, they need to look at our replay.
You think he got in?
I think he got in. If you're watching this later on YouTube, go back and check that out, that replay. I think he crossed the line before he went down. You just couldn't see it from either side.
We have Casey show it to him on his smartphone down there.
You want me to talk to the referee?
Yeah,
I've got a pretty
please.
good rapport with him tonight.
See if they'll instigate a review in high school football.
That's all we need. Let's make the game longer.
Especially with our great camera angles and shots.
That's right.
You know.
We got 2 cameras. So we'll get our third quarter sponsors in here one more time. They are Marion Assisted Living, MHS PAC, EBH Engineering, and Carlson Grocery.
Mercer set to kick off
Again.
Some of the other guys here on the kickoff team tonight. We got Trip Peterson, got Wyatt Soyez, got Jordy Raymer,
Oliver Norris is out there.
Cooper Urach, Landon Hendricks, Ollie North, Isaac Westner, Jeremiah Ninstead, and Easton Babcock. And Easton
on the carry, tackled by number 3, Easton Babcock.
Yes, so Babcock makes a stop.
He does it all. I think we should let Herington score one more time so they can kick off so we can see Easton Babcock return another one.
Okay, so now we are in a total second team defense. So who we got out here? We got Cooper Urach at a defensive end. We've got Leroy Wessel in at nose guard. We've got Landon Hendricks in at the other defensive end.
Grayson Smith is a back.
Snap to quarterback. Gerke's got some running room. Makes good shifty move.
Going to be brought down by Ryder Krause. I didn't see who the other person was. We got a railer injury here.
Has an injury in place.
So
That carry was by Gerke.
in college football this year, that's a penalty now.
Only if you go down after the ball is set.
So Jeremiah Ninstead at one corner, Easton Babcock at the other corner, Ryder Krause at the safety, and like you said, at the linebacker positions, we got Jimmer Raymer, Grayson Smith, what you said, Hagen Gardner, and looks like Riker's still out there.
That's the end of the third quarter.
All right, so the end of the third quarter, we're going to take it down to our St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. Take it away, Mr. Case.
Hey, end of the third quarter, Marion's up 62-6. We will have a running clock in the fourth quarter. A lot of good things going on out here for the Marion Warriors. Here again, what did I say before the game? Nobody should cramp up tonight, and so far I have not seen a single cramp.
That's right. That's what you said.
And we have not had a turnover. I haven't seen anybody be injured. It's so far it's a great first game. Jameson Looper entered the third quarter with a big run and a good stiff arm. Easton Babcock, the freshman, has shown us some phenomenal speed and shiftiness on kickoff returns. A lot of good plays on defense. Hopefully we can get through this fourth quarter, get a lot of young guys in there, get some experience. It's going to be a running clock. Should be a quick fourth quarter. It's a beautiful night for football. Slight west breeze. What else can I say? I'm happy to be here. Even Mike Powers baited me into being here. He's the one that's missing out tonight.
Yes, that's
right.
true. Yes. All right, so Herington set to start this fourth quarter back to snap again. This time the Warrior defense there to make a good stop. Rep did a good job there of high stepping over Urach, who was rolled to the ground.
Yeah, Leroy Wessel was in there.
On that stop.
This is one of those nights where it's fun here in this fourth quarter. We get to see some kids that we don't normally get to call.
Right.
And they are ecstatic to get in there and make plays.
Yeah.
And try to see if they can gain the experience they need to make a fight for starting up into that next team up. Twins each direction here. Snap back. He's looking to keep the whole way himself. Jimmer Raymer turned him in, tried to make a tackle, but it was a little too much of an arm tackle. Didn't quite get squared away, but he did slow him up and tripped him up enough for everybody else to take him down. So
3rd and 7.
That's Miles Teichman just checked in for Cooper Urach at a defensive end.
The board says 3rd and 5, but that's a funny looking 5.
I promised Chuck I'd let him off easy because he said there was a new scoreboard new controller in there this year.
I asked him if he was wearing open-toed shoes.
Snap back. He looks at the pass, pulls it back, takes off running. He's going to pick up the first down, plus a couple.
My replay is not working, so.
Got Durkee on the carry, tackled by Ollie Norris.
67 that ran in is Evan Klenda.
Oh, did he check in at a linebacker?
Yeah, he's back there's a linebacker.
And I believe he checked in for Riker, Salisbury. Yep. Once again, running clock in this fourth quarter of play. Twins to both sides. Durkee takes a snap. Pass, fakes to pass, then take off up the middle. It's going to pick up about 8 or 9. 7. Picks up 7.
Going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Ball spotted just inside the 25-yard line.
Miles Teichman on the tackle. Brings up second down.
2nd and 3. Good shot there. Some of the guys. Appreciate our cameramen, Josh Smith and Jason McClendon.
Durkee is now checked out. We got a new quarterback out there. 22. Looking up. Whoa. Oh. Cooper Urach shoots into the backfield, but kind of overshoots his target there.
Reed Griffiths.
Okay. Reed Griffiths able to pick up the first down there for the Railers.
Knocked out of bounds by Ollie Norris. First down, Railers.
Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
No, my recording. My recording, I can't record. I think my SD card is full. That's right. Okay, we can get the rest of it.
Snap back. Long pass out here to the side. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't think it was backwards.
I don't think it was backwards either. It should be an incomplete pass. Yeah, it was not a backwards pass. So Gene says he's lost the replay system. We didn't clean off the little SD card there from last year, so it's too full to run replays right now. So we'll get that corrected for next week. So here for this last 7 minutes of the game, just be the one camera. Snap back. This time he's looking to run.
Nowhere to go.
Hit early there by, I think it was Miles Teichman. Yes.
On the carry, tackled by Miles Teichman. Second.
Bring up 3rd and 7. Ball spotted right at the 15-yard line. Snap back.
High snap.
Looking to run. Has a little hole. And drags the pile over the yardage. Going to pick up a first down.
Yeah.
Down to the 6-yard line.
Tackled by Hagen Gardner. It's good for a Raiders first down.
Fourth quarter sponsors, Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and JW Storage. First and goal, 6-yard line for the Railers. Clock running at 5:40. Griffiths waiting for the signal from the official. Official raises his hand. Griffiths takes a snap.
He's dancing.
Still moving the pile. Touchdown, Railers.
Touchdown, Herington.
Kept the feet moving. Whole pile of Warriors couldn't get him slowed down enough to keep him from falling over the line.
So we'll get to see that kickoff again.
Yes, we will. Don't know that it will. Well, Easton's a freshman. They might have him still out there.
Yeah, you might be out there. Railers line up to go for 2.
Gerke back in at quarterback. Snap back, looking to throw, throws out to the flat, caught, gets in. Covering on that play out here was Jimmer Raymer and Jeremiah Ninstead.
Number 3, Corbin Kent.
They were able to tackle him, but not till he got the ball right across the line. It's going to make your score 62-14.
They stopped the clock
With 4:22 to go.
Mr. Zabel wants that clock to keep running.
I honestly don't know on that rule. I know it stops for
injuries and timeouts.
Uh-huh.
I think it's supposed to keep running. But to Chuck's credit, he's right. The referee did wave his arm to stop the clock. So now
and now he's starting it.
Yep.
So maybe it does start after a touchdown or stop. Uh-oh.
I don't.
No, it was down. It was down.
That was a mess.
It took 4 Warriors to cover it, but the Warrior was laying on the ground when he had the ball. It was actually a very nice onside kick by Herington. I don't know that it was intended to be an onside kick.
I think they're going to give them possession.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
The onside kick recovered by Herington.
Okay.
That was weird.
All right, so Gerke back in here, quarterback. 3:32 to go in the game. Railer ball, first and 10 from the 41. Once again, waiting for the official to signal the clock. Play clock's running out. Gerke takes a snap. Caught by Raymer. After a gain of 2. Going to bring up 2nd and 8.
This is just a battle of waiting out the clock.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
Tackled by Raymer. 2nd down.
Unfortunately, you get to this point where Herington's doing this. This isn't giving our guys, these younger guys, a lot of
experience.
Yeah, I mean,
reps.
In this 3 minutes, they could pick up an extra 3 or 4 reps if they ran plays at normal speed. And quite honestly, it's not going to change the outcome of the game in either way in any score if they just go ahead and run them. Griffiths back at the back this time. Oh, nice.
Wrapped up in the backfield.
Dual hit there by Cooper Urach and Miles Teichman. Miles and Cooper both hit him at the same time, kind of sandwiched him in there. Clock down to 2:08. 3rd and 7. Ball spotted at about the 37, 38-yard line. Gerke back in a quarterback this time. Twins to both sides. Snap back. Gerke's going to just take off and run. Makes the first man miss. Dives forward to pick up the first down.
Tackled by Grayson Smith. Gerke on the carry. First down, Raiders.
And
we got a timeout, Herington, so that will stop the clock.
Yep.
We've just lost our feed. There we go. Okay. Got the Edward Jones investment timeout. Herington's first of the quarter, half.
Yes, that was the first time out. $1:20 left to go. Fourth quarter sponsors: Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and JW Storage. Warrior sponsors: Marion Auto Supply, Katie Insurance, Security First Title Company, and Shelter Insurance. Another minute 20. We'll go to Casey for a final quarterly report on the night. We'll wrap this thing up and get ready for a home game again next week. Next week, the Warriors will take on Douglas.
Douglas will be here. Douglas with 2 S's.
Yeah. That's one of those teams that the last couple of years we've played them. They haven't had a great team, but they're one of those that you just got to be cautious of. So who knows what they've got, year to year, they could have a really good set of kids going through down there. Long pass by Gerke. Oh, defending on the play was Ryder Krause. He picked an under route.
Ryder Krause on the coverage.
Little useless trivia for you guys. I know you love this, but 1978, Douglas was the 3A undefeated state champions.
Wow.
I know that because they beat my team right here on this field 14-6. So there you go. Useless trivia.
There you go.
Well, not useless. Just
it
was useless trivia. It's just history. Historical history. Ancient history.
Historical history.
Oh, high snap. Gerke has pulled it down. Somehow avoids getting sacked. It's back on the other side of the line of scrimmage. You said 1978?
My senior year, 1978. It was a night just like tonight, only it was 40 degrees colder. The wind was blowing 40 miles an hour, and it was a driving rainstorm.
What level was that at? It was like
a regional second round of the playoffs. We won our first game against Heston and then lost to them in the second round. Anyway.
Gotcha. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for this game. Warriors going to come away with the win. First game of the 2025 season, winning 62-14 over the Herington Railers. We're going to send it down to Casey for our last quarterly report of the night.
Hey, a lot of good things out here. No cramps, no injuries. no turnovers that I saw. I was over visiting with some of the faithful during the fourth quarter, but pretty clean game. A lot of good things by a lot of good players. Man, I still can't get over the freshman, Easton Babcock, in those 2 kickoff returns. The kid is a jet.
Yes,
we got to come up with a nickname for him. But,
yeah, we are. We'll have to come up with something for him because, he's going to be fun to watch because that's the rest of the year. Although, like I said, he might not get another kickoff kick to him the rest of the year.
He may not if they watch these films.
They might have to come up with a special play to get him the ball on a kickoff.
Yeah, so let's just hope for weather similar to this the rest of the season. This was wonderful if you're a player, and it's not bad if you're a fan if you dress for it. I almost overdressed a little bit tonight, but I am warm and I am dry. So with that, I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, good job, Casey.
Thank you, Casey. Appreciate your help tonight. Well, like I said, that's going to do it here for the first home game of the season. Good crowd tonight. The weather turned out to be really nice. The MAC did not burn down, even though the fire alarm went off twice. And Warriors come away with a good win, good victory. JV here Monday night. So if you want to come out and watch the JV game, Medicine Lodge here. And then once again, next Friday night, 7 o'clock, your Warriors will be playing right here on this field against Douglas Bulldogs.
Yep, I think that's right.
Douglas Bulldogs. So, got anything for else?
It's a great way to start the season.
It is.
You guys have said it all. No injuries, no turnovers, big win. Not a huge test, but definitely a good game to get under your belt. So we'll be back here with the Warriors next Friday night. We'll see if Mike Powers has recovered from his trip down memory lane. And we will bring you the game from Warrior Stadium.
All right, well, if there's nothing else, we appreciate all the hard work from our 2 camera people, Josh Smith, Jason McClendon. On behalf of our engineer and producer, Jen Winkler, it's mctv saying good night, everyone. Good luck on the rest of your weekend. We will see you next week back here at Warrior Stadium.